Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Do nothing that is of no use. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. All men are the same except for their belief in their own selves, regardless of what others may think of them. Do not fear death. Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye. Respect Buddha and the gods without counting on their help. The ultimate aim of martial arts is not having to use them. Today is victory over yourself of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men. The important thing in strategy is to suppress the enemy's useful actions, but allow his useless actions. To know 10,000 things, know one well. Do not let the body be dragged along by mind, or the mind be dragged along by the body. When you attain the way of strategy, there will not be one thing you cannot see. The only reason a warrior is alive is to fight, and the only reason a warrior fights is to win. The path that leads to truth is littered with the bodies of the ignorant. True warriors are fierce because their training is fierce. Do not regret what you have done. You must be able to see the weakness of your own weapon. Do not rely on following the degree of understanding that you have discovered, but simply think, this is not enough. Do not let yourself be guided by the feeling of lust or love. Know the smallest things and the biggest things, the shallowest things and the deepest things. There is nothing outside of yourself that can ever enable you to get better, stronger, richer, quicker, or smarter. Everything is within. Everything exists. Seek nothing outside of yourself. You win battles by knowing the enemy's timing and using a timing which the enemy does not expect. If you wish to control others, you must first control yourself. In battle, if you make your opponent flinch, you have already won. The true science of martial arts means practicing them in such a way that they will be useful at any time. Be detached from desire your whole life long. Polish your wisdom. Learn public justice. Distinguish between good and evil. Study the ways of different arts one by one. Whatever the way, the master of strategy does not appear fast. Of course, slowness is bad. Really skillful people never get out of time and are always deliberate and never appear busy. The way is in training. It may seem difficult at first, but everything is difficult at first. Do not waste time idling or thinking after you have set your goals. In the void is virtue, and no evil. Wisdom has existence, Principle has existence. The way has existence. Spirit is nothingness. To become the enemy, see yourself as the enemy of the enemy. Know your enemy, know his sword. Step by step walk the 1,000-mile road. Do not engage in useless activity. With your spirit settled, do not allow even a hair's breadth of doubt. In strategy, it is necessary to treat training as part of normal life with your spirit unchanging. Perceive that which is not obvious. When your opponent is hurrying recklessly, seize the opportunity to attack. The primary thing when you take a sword in your hands is your intention to cut the enemy, whatever the means. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. Study strategy over the years and achieve the spirit of the warrior. Do not be negligent, even in trifling matters. It is difficult to understand the universe if you only study one planet. If you do not control the enemy will control you. From one thing, know 10,000 things. If you wish to control others, you must first control yourself. If the enemy thinks of the mountains, attack like the sea, and if he thinks of the sea, attack like the mountains. The important thing in strategy is to suppress the enemy's useful actions, but allow his useless actions. Do not sleep under a roof. Carry no money or food. 1,000 days of training to develop, 10,000 days of training to polish. Fixation is the way to death. Fluidity is the way to life. All men are the same except for their belief in their own selves, regardless of what others may think of them.